Welcome to Spectrum News at 12. I am Janice Cobham, coming to you live from the strict vigilance over Maiduguri fire. INEC over alleged poor building construction. We'll bring you details of the stories and more in a moment. Many thanks for joining us this afternoon as we begin our report that President Muhammadu Buhari has called for vigilance and respect to an outbreak of a major fire incident which has raised the popular Maiduguri Monday market. Buhari, who expressed grief over the destruction caused by the fire, said the nation needed the immediate response of Governor Babagana Zulum's government to the incident as he directed effective coordination. Moving away from that, a special envoy of President Muhammadu Buhari, led by the Minister of Federal Cabinet, received by the Turkish Foreign Affairs Minister Mevlut Cavusoglu at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in the Turkey capital. About 50,000 people, including former Chelsea and Ghanaian footballer Christian Atsu. The National Assembly has passed a bill to exempt its workers from the scheme 18 years after the passage of the bill sets a dangerous precedent for Nigerian workers. PENUP reacted in a statement titled "Exemption of the Bill sets a dangerous precedent that will not augur well for hardworking Nigerians working across the private and public." The Minister of Environment, Mohammed Abdullahi, has inaugurated environment in the country. Performing the ceremony in Abuja, Abdullahi stated that the government has taken a number of critical steps towards assuaging the problem established to address the critical issues of inadequate funding within the forestry sector through its ability to generate on electoral matters. Now, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) is set to resume the collation of presidential and national Meanwhile, INEC has said that it was fully aware of the challenges with the Commission's Resolve Education Committee. Festus Okoye noted that the portal was only experiencing challenges and not sabotage, noting that these and actions that can heat up the polity. Away from that, the Director General of the Public Service Staff Development Center, Adekunmilola Adio, operated intermodal transport system. Adio Moses made the call during a courtesy visit to Lagos Traffic Radio in Lagos State. Meanwhile, the general manager passengers before the establishment of the Lagos Blue Rail. 2030 may look global warming above 2 degrees and risk a catastrophic tipping point at which climate change becomes concern about climate actions alone does not translate into support for climate mitigation policies. According to the report, while governments have ambitious goals, action relies on public awareness. And away from that checks, the Director General of NCAA, Musa Nuhu, discloses in Abuja. According to Nuhu, the airplanes would know via its official Instagram handle that due to the general elections on Saturday, February 25, there will be no flight operations. A mammoth 5-week session in Geneva starting today. The council, which promotes human rights worldwide and investigates violations, is expected to focus on Russia's actions. Say the session will be opened by the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres. Others insurgency. According to reports, over 15,000 people, including Nigerian cinema stars, will be attending. A filmmaker, Alex Musa, revealed that 100 movies from 35 African countries and the diaspora are shortlisted to compete in the festival. Meanwhile, government officials say they have ramped up security for the 2023 edition. We move now to the foreign scene, where Turkey's Justice Ministry says nearly 200 people have been arrested. The ministry said that 626 people were suspects after building collapsed in the wake of the earthquakes. Some of the suspects had been collected at thousands of buildings reportedly died, and dozens are feared missing after their boat sank in rough seas off Steel Piandosi, who visited the scene, said more than 30 people may still be missing. Manchester United beats Newcastle to win first major trophies in 6 years. Just stay with Still being there now to the manufacturing sector crashed by 48.42% in 2020, $97 million in January 2022 to $52.8 million in November. Rate hikes. Reports according to the CBN sectoral analysis of deposit money banks, operators in the nation's manufacturing sector saw an error in November 2022. Still in business, the Nigerian economic groups for the country had been plagued by agriculture and a slowdown of the manufacturing sector. He explained that the unemployment and underemployment rates increased to an all-time high of 56.1% and non-tradable services. Moving now to replacement policy to address the effect of the ongoing brain drain in the health sector. He stated that they are working in collaboration with the Office of due to the number of medical practitioners leaving the country. Recall that Ehanire had in August 2022 said the government would deploy the one for. And still on health, the Provost and Medical Director of Federal Neuropsychiatric Hospital in Abeokuta interview with urged parents with children suffering from clinical depression to visit experts for proper treatment. He said that low interest in school, bedwetting, reduced appetite, weight loss as some of the children are having depression. Mourinho's era was just a reward for a mature display that underlined the impressive work done by Dutchman Ten Hag since he arrived from Ajax. Meanwhile, United's co-chairman Avram Glazer attending his first game since the November announcement era. And still in sports now, La Liga with Atletico to extend their advantage. El Bilal Torres fine first half. El Bilal Torres fine first half strike splits the teams and Calatans. Took a blow following their midweek Europa League. As news, Nollywood movie Everything Everywhere All at Once has cemented its status as the Oscars frontrunner at the ceremony, while several of its stars were individually recognized. Michael Yeoh was named of Best Supporting Actor, while there was a shock win for his co-star Jamie Lee Curtis. Rollercoaster week of stressing over wager presentation, task and fake nomination, series of difficult questions. Lawrence, the South African co-host, finally revealed. For you at this time, do ensure to follow us on all our social media handles and subscribe to our YouTube channel. All of it a great day.